everybody, it's me, Shell360. I think I'm going to start a new series on my channel called Quick Therapy Bites because I don't know about you, but my mental health has been challenged in recent weeks. And so I was thinking what I'm going to do is start giving quick therapy bites, and we'll approach it with like one subject where we'll do like a quick tip on how to help ourselves. Now, I'm not a therapist. I don't play one on television. I'm not saying that I know how to help you with everything, and if you've got serious issues, girl, you need to get help. Don't put it on me. Don't put it on me. But I feel like this is a great time for us all to try to improve our mental, because there's a lot of struggles that face a lot of us going into the future, and protecting your mental health is one of those ways that you fortify your being in order for you to encounter those struggles in a healthy way. There's nothing worse than if you've already been sick and then you catch a cold, because then you just feel more miserable. Kind of same thing applies when it comes to your mental health. If you find yourself in a compromised position and then somebody piles something else on you, that is very difficult to overcome. So, I'm going to give you the first little bit of mental health bite that I think you can use for your everyday life, because it's something I find myself using all the time. And it's something that I think is really easy to do, and something you can spend a lot of time on that will bring you a lot of solace later on. And this is my mental health bite for you for right now. Vocalize your plans. For a lot of us, we feel like our futures can sometimes be super challenging. Like sometimes we're just like, oh my God, there's so much I have to do. There's so many places I have to go. There's so many things I have to accomplish, yada, yada, yada. And there's so much that's there that even the idea of it without saying it out loud can feel like it is too much. So this is something that I do for myself all the time when I need clarity. Like when I feel overwhelmed, I will tell myself, okay, this is the plan for today. And I say it out loud. Some people have planners and they write things down. And if you find that writing things down works better for you, you can do that. But I like to say it out loud. And the reason I like to say it out loud is because I like to hear it back. So sometimes when I wake up in the morning and I've got to go to work, I'll tell myself, okay, Samantha, today we need to dot, dot, dot. And I say it out loud, and sometimes as I'm saying it, I'll start thinking about it, and I'll start formulating kind of, okay, this is the way the day is going to take me, and it gets me there quicker. Whereas sometimes if I have it written down, not every time that I have it written down does it seem doable. But when I say it, for some reason, it makes it to where it's tangible now. And I feel like I can approach it quicker. And I do that for my short-term goals, like just what I'm doing today. And I do it for the things that I'm trying to accomplish way later on down the road. Now, I also want to preface it with this. I don't always achieve every goal that I say out loud. I don't want it to seem like I'm giving you a magic bullet and then like as long as I say it out loud, I'm going to get it done. No, 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 not at all. A lot of times I will say stuff out loud that I absolutely don't accomplish. But saying it out loud for me makes it feel like it's real. It makes it feel like I can touch it. And if I can touch it, I can start to tackle it. And the best way to eat an elephant is a bite at a time. So that's like my first bite at the elephant. And hopefully, by however much time I have, I will be able to completely devour this thing. And I think it's a really good thing for people who are K-pop collectors to keep in mind. Because I don't know about you, but sometimes when you're thinking about all the things you want to collect, and you've like, oh man, I want to get the latest Red Velvet project, and I want to get the latest, I don't know, whoever else is coming out with stuff, their project, Wavy, whatever else. And sometimes when we are looking at all the stuff we want to buy, it can seem overwhelming and it can seem like a lot. So sometimes what I would do with myself is like, okay, I know that these three things are coming out. Which of these things is the priority? This is the thing I'm going to get, and I'm probably going to get it in the next 2 weeks. And that is how I make it a achievable goal for me, because I've said out loud what my intention is. I've said out loud what my parameters are. I've said out loud a path that I'd like to follow. And now I have guidance, and it pulls me out of some of the kind of lost headspace I tend to get into. So this is my quick therapy bite for you. It's something that has helped me tremendously, is just say it out loud. Say it out loud. Say it out loud so it's there. And it's not just kind of pinging around in your head. It's out there. Like I said, I've said a lot of things out loud that I haven't done. But even if I didn't do it, it kind of made me feel comforted to say it out loud. One of the things that I've said out loud is I was going to sell a whole bunch of K-pop stuff. And I even got so far as to do a spreadsheet. I was getting pretty good at it. I was starting to add more stuff to it. And then my laptop broke down. So I haven't sold anything. But I did say it out loud. And it's still in my mind. And it's still an intention. And because I said it out loud, I kind of feel a need to honor myself and my own word. That is another reason why saying things out loud is so important. Saying it out loud sometimes is you making a promise to yourself. And so many times we kind of push our needs to the background. And so being able to say it out loud and making a promise to yourself is honoring yourself and not putting your needs below everybody else on the totem pole. And so that is my quick therapy bite for the day. And then just to leave you with this last little bit. It is overwhelming to be on social media right now. Like, it's getting a little bit lighter, but there's still a lot of heavy stuff that still has to go on. And so for me, as a person in my shoes, log off. Don't log off all the time. You still need to stay woke, awake, aware. But log off for like good chunks of an hour. Or like visit a different social media avenue. I've said this before as one of my therapy bites, which I'll say it again because I'm going to need to recycle content here and there. I've said it before. Create an alternative identification for yourself. There's a lot of times where my current situation will make it to where my social media is not a great social media for me to be. So I log into an alternative account that has nothing to do with anything going on with this account. And I'll spend a lot of time there in order to kind of decompress, and then I can come back here. Let me see here. Ooh, somebody likes to comment a lot. That's really cool. Oh, let's see here. There you go. Gotcha. So anyway, I spend a lot of time when I'm not doing this or when I'm not on my main account. I spend a lot of time making sure that I'm on an account that has nothing to do with maybe my Twitter or my YouTube, a place where I really can kind of be removed from this. I don't spend a lot of time there, but I spend some time there. Another thing that I do when I want to remove myself from maybe my Twitter timeline or the news or anything else, I'll play a game. Like, this is so fucking random, but I'm going to put this out here anyway. I play a game called Township. I also play Candy Crush Soda, by the way, because I'm an old lady and old ladies are required to play Candy Crush. I play a game called Township. Today, when I went on my Instagram, I found out that G Soul, the singer, he also goes by the name Golden, he plays Township too. I've been playing Township for close to 3 years now. And it's a really popular game, but it's like really popular amongst old people. And so I would have never guessed that a young person plays this game too, but you know, all of us need de-stressors. All of us need this time away. So yeah, my quick therapy bites for today: say your goals out loud, makes them more tangible, makes them feel more achievable. Find a way to escape maybe your busiest social media timeline. That way, if that's kind of giving you stress or pulling you down, you have an area where you can just kind of clear your head, press the reset button, and come back to it. And also, maybe find other distractions that are not social media. Maybe try a game on your phone, because I know a lot of people, their suggestion is to put down the phone. A lot of people will tell you, put down your phone, put down your devices, and that's going to be the thing that's going to make it easier for you. That's a fucking lie. A lot of us can't put down our devices. When I'm not on my phone, I'm in front of my laptop. My job requires me to be on a phone, on a laptop, at a device for the entirety of my shift. And so I can't step away from devices. It's there. And so one of the things that I do is I just change what I'm doing on the device. And oftentimes, changing what I do on the device changes the mood completely. So that's my recommendation for you. Find something that you like, find something that you love, find something that brings joy to you, because at the end of the day, there are a lot of things that you can accomplish. There are a lot of things that you have a lot of power over. There are a lot of things that you could really make a difference in the world for. But you're not useful to anybody, including yourself, when you're burnt out. So definitely take care of self. That is the main tip over everything. Take care of self. So thank you guys for joining me for my quick therapy bite. I'm going to try to do these as regularly as possible. I can't promise they're going to be an everyday thing. I can't promise, times and schedules, but I'm going to throw these in every once in a while just so you guys can have a little something that you can reach back to when you don't want to watch an hour just to get the last 5 minutes of something, or that little middle message of something. That can be a reference point for you and maybe a distraction from your timeline. I don't know. And how does this alone? I didn't come into this world by myself. My mother was there. I hope that I don't leave this world on my own. I hope that I'll be surrounded by love and friends and family and everything else. But until I get from point A to point B, I'm going to need all of the tools along the way. And that includes advice from my family, advice from my friends, advice from you guys. And I think maybe you'll need me too. So let's just be here for each other, keep feeding ourselves good energy, good education, good conversation, and God willing, we'll keep on going and make it through whatever the fuck this is that's going on right now. Talk to y'all later. Bye.